Alrighty, starting this off right in the middle of a plot point. I know that's not the most professional thing to do in the world of Let's Players. You're supposed to stand outside the building first and introduce yourself to the audience. Let's Players like to introduce themselves again every 10 minutes. You gotta have your goofy intros. Hey everybody, it's Muffin Man 27. I know that, well, I'm not gonna name names, but there's a certain guy who has to always have the intro, even if you've been watching him for years. I guess he assumes that new viewers are gonna jump in at part 47, and he's gotta introduce himself then and there. But anyway, so this is like a Pokemon jail that we're looking around in. Some of the ruffians from earlier are in the cells back there. You saw them a moment ago, and they won't be hurting anybody ever again. The question remains, if there's a Pokemon jail, does that mean there's a Pokemon death penalty? Pokemon courts? Pokemon lawyers? There's a whole lot of implications here. So what's the CNN lady telling us? I'm holding the microphone up to my face to record this just like she's doing right now. It was like looking in a mirror if I was female and also a GameCube game character, a low poly 3D model. I'm a bit lost at the moment. Oh yeah, that gear over there we just looked at, that's something that's kinda, I guess, annoying about this game, because later there's a quest you have to go on, and they want you to find a gear, but not that gear. 9-year-old me was quite frustrated by that. There was an identical gear that had to be found in a different area on the map. So this is the equivalent to the Pokemon Center, but you gotta pay money for it. Insert healthcare joke here. That's what people want on this Pokemon Let's Play. Politics. Yeah. So each of these trainers standing around up above has their own unique shadow Pokemon for you to purloin. I think this guy's got the Noctowl. My memory's a bit fuzzy since this footage was recorded on September 5th at 7 p.m. Okay, no, this guy's got the Mischievous, not the Noctowl. Excuse me. Gosh, I've just let you all down. Gosh, Mischievous' model from the back, it just looks like it has long, beautiful, flowing hair. Wonder if that was intentional on the developer's part. So what else has been going on there? Out there. I've had a heck of a day. I am just exhausted. I had to get up at 5 a.m. to do work stuff, because we had to take the servers down, and you gotta do it when no one else is using the system, so that's quite a strain on the employees. And then I had to help my dad dig up a septic field later that very same morning, and I had forgotten how physically demanding it is to dig in general. That really hurt my back. And yeah, it's been a day. Okay, so these two Shadow McGees here aren't doing too good, so we're gonna do a hot swap. We're gonna do the swap disc trick to play unofficial PS1 games. What the hell am I talking about? That didn't have anything to do with anything. I just heard the word swap and I just ran off on a tangent. Okay, yeah, so we get the infectious thing that rubs off when your Pokemon attacks an adorable kitten. I described that just about as poorly as I could have described that. Good God. Where do you think that... No, that's stupid. I'm rapidly running out of things to say. So that adorable kitten over there reminds me of there's the Problem Solvers. Wait, no, wrong show. The Cartoon Network, they had Secret Mountain Fort Awesome, and in the trailers, one of the characters said, "It's an adorable kitten. Don't look into its eyes." And gosh, the standards for new cartoons were a little low that year. Goodness me, some of those shows were just total nonsense, just sheer stupidity and gross out. Secret Mountain Fort Awesome did not last very long. I know I've talked about that exact quote about the adorable kitten in another episode once, but I can't recall what episode it is offhand, so I'm going to assume that you haven't seen it, and it's okay for me to start repeating my material. Gotta switch hands on the microphone. Apologies for the noise. Look at that, one take. That's how you do it. It's like that commercial where Charlie Daniels says, "That's how you do it, son." When did Charlie Daniels die? Was that just this year? Well, anywho, we got a new party member, Ghosty Magoo. So is Mischievous canonically supposed to be a ghost, or is it like a plume of water or something silly like that, or how does that go? Just looking at all the shadows as we pass by the buildings, and back then games didn't have real-time lighting, so all the shadows had to be added in manually, I think, and they did a good job of making them all point the same direction. So good job, Game Freak developers from the early 2000s. Why can't you be like that nowadays? So, gotta get the Pokeballs. I like to live on the edge, so we're just gonna get 2 and it'll create artificial tension, as it were. I'm sure that won't backfire on me. Not ever. So here's a random thought. So about 8 years ago, I was at some kind of a school meeting because I had been accepted into an advanced class where you meet to discuss the curriculum in advance with your parents, and there was this one guy there whose dad had some kind of rare disease, and he looked just very... You could tell that there was something very seriously wrong with him just by looking at him. It looked like he was melting almost. It was very disturbing. I don't know where I'm going with this story, but yeah, the world is a cruel place. Live it up while you still can before your health totally fails. Okay, on to the next shadow I was gonna say Pokimane, but I think that's the username of a person, and I don't know what their story is, so let's not try to associate with them in any way. I don't know if there's controversy surrounding that person. I don't want to give people the wrong idea. Anywho, so there's usually better at coming up with these funny nicknames. What's a funny thing for the green blob creature with the floppy ears and the yellow sunflower on its head? Where is my creativity lately? I used to have so much energy when I did this. I could come up with jokes just like that. But now I could not. I feel like there was some cartoon. I was just reminded of this when I said just like that. There was an episode of some cartoon where they had a running gag where people would snap and say, "Just like that." I would ask you if you could recall what that is, but no one watches this show, obviously, so that would be a wasted effort. Okay, gosh, these new guys sure are unreliable, eh? Quite unreliable. Oh no, not sleep powder. Anything but that. Where do you think they came up with the name Dustax? It's just like a weird leaf butterfly thing. It has no dust in its character, and it is certainly not an axe. Where does that name originate? Maybe I'm emphasizing the wrong part. Maybe it's tax instead of axe. I don't fucking know. Remember that kid's cartoon? It was they had the new school principal. He was a Wolverine, and he was always threatening to bite people on the buttocks. That was, I want to say 2005. 2005 was a good year. At least for me it was. My puff filter's slipping off my microphone. I'm going to try and push it up. There we go. That is an improvement, if I do say so myself. You guys ever listen to the song Poison by Belle Biv DeVoe? Where the hell'd that come from? But yeah, you know that one. It's the one's like yeah, that one. That's an damn it, we killed the shadow Pokemon. Well, thankfully, we're still fairly early in the game, and we can re-challenge these trainers to try and capture the shadow Pokemon again, but later on we will have no such opportunities. They don't give you a safety net, because this is for real Pokemon fans. Only the toughest of the tough can survive. No safety net for you. No future for you. I'm just making shit up at this point.